Hey there, I'm Sage Grayson, and I help ambitious career women edit their habits, routines, and mindsets to balance their happiness at work and home. I'm a life editor, and so are you. Today, I'm going to share with you my favorite planners for 2016. Let's go! Today, it's rainy and it's cold, and the sky outside is the same color gray as my office walls. It's just kind of miserable outside. And I know I don't have a lot to complain about because I live in Florida and it's normally gorgeous here. But sometimes when the weather is really crappy, it can be hard to feel motivated. Like you don't really want to do what you need to do. One of the ways that I keep my motivation up is by having gorgeous, beautiful planners to write in as I'm making all my big plans for my business, for my life, for my health. If I have something that's really inspiring to look at and open up and see what I've got going on, I'll actually do my stuff. Today, I want to share with you the planners that are keeping me motivated in 2016. And yes, I did say planners. I use more than one. Here's the thing. I live a pretty straight and narrow life. I don't take a lot of chances. I dress pretty conservatively. I don't gamble. I don't eat animals. I don't drink, don't smoke.
Goody two, goody two shoes. Goody two shoes. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Subtle in you and does follow. There must be something inside.
I'm pretty average, but there is one addiction that I have. I am utterly addicted to planners. That might not be surprising to you if you know that I'm a type A and I've been selling my own planners for years. Office supplies just speak to me, and there's something about having a planner that supposedly keeps all of your ideas and all of your appointments and all of your to-dos organized for you in one place. So let me show you some of the planners that work for me and my type A brain. Okay, let's get this one out of the way right at the start. These are my planners. These are the edited year planners for 2016. I was recently at my live retreat for Life Editor Academy, and all of the ladies in the mastermind group brought their edited year planners too. So I had to put washi tape on mine, so I'm like, these are mine, don't take them. So the edited year planners are really great for me because I wasn't able to find a planner that fit with the way that I was thinking, that didn't really mesh with the life editing process. So let me show you inside. Inside a typical page for the weekly calendar, you've got space to write down all of your to-dos, you got cute little graphics like the pencil, and then at the bottom, you can actually track your progress through the life editing process, whether you're more focused on deleting things, whether you're working on your white space and taking care of yourself. You can also track your goals and your actuals. So it's really good for type A, analytical, organized ways of thinking. The pros of the edited year planner are that you get the weekly calendar, which you can keep track of your daily to-dos, your weekly to-dos, and your monthly to-dos. And then you also have the life and business planners, where you can actually map out your specific goals and break them down into manageable chunks. The cons of the edited year planners are they're digital. Yeah, though I print mine out, you'll have to print yours out too when you buy the edited year planners. I've heard a lot of feedback from people wanting printed versions. Although this year, if I had done printed versions, they would have been about $75 or $80 each. Which it just wasn't cost effective to do printed planners this year. But I hear you, and I am definitely considering doing printed planners when it becomes cost effective. Moving right along, I want to share some planners by another coach that I really, really admire. These are the Shining Year Planners by Leone Dawson. You might be familiar with Leone because she's everywhere and she does planners right. First, she's got these massive goal planners, one for your life and one for your business, where you go over all sorts of things, like your word for the year, things you're not going to be doing anymore, your bucket list, your team of supporters, all sorts of things. It's really great. The pros with Leone's planners are they're massive and they're printed. And it's really nice paper that you can write on with pen, pencil, or marker. It also comes with this diary planner that you can fit into your purse, and it maps out your entire week for you. Of course, there's cons to Leone's planners too. They're big, they're really big, and might be a little heavy. Also, if you're not a fan of Leone's artwork, you're not gonna like her planners. As you can see, she does her own drawings. They're very whimsical, magical, pastel watercolors. So if that's not your style, then it's gonna be hard for you to use these planners. Now I wanna show you the planner that is probably my top choice next to my own planners. It's the Simplified planner by Emily Lay. And let me show you inside why I love this one so much. It's really beautiful to look at with all the colored dividers, and all of the pages are mapped out for a full sheet for each day. So you have plenty of room to write down all of your calls, all of your meetings. You've got room to write down your dinner plans, your notes, and your to-do list for the day. I like to pick 3 main priorities for the day, and I can circle them on here. What I really like about this is that it maps out all of your day by hour. Here's the thing, I used to use planners that just have big blocks of time for like morning, noon, and night. That doesn't work for me anymore. Once my business took off and I started having multiple client calls a day, I needed a planner that mapped out all of the hours. I need to be able to put a call in directly where it needs to be and not try to like cram another call in when that gets scheduled. I need the space for all of the hours. That's one of the reasons why I like the Simplified planner much more than Leone Dawson's planners. Of course, there's also cons to the Simplified planner. As beautiful as it is and as simple as it is, it's heavy, it's pretty thick. This is gonna take up a lot of room in your purse. But if you're like me and you work from home and you just keep it on your desk, it's a good choice. Are you passionate? Do you have lots of dreams and goals? Then you're gonna love the Passion Planner. This is the planner that I used all of last year. I really loved the way that it's organized. The Passion Planner has plenty of space for you to map out your goals, and not just your goals for the year, but over the course of your lifetime. What do you want in 3 years? What do you want in 5 years? What about 10 years? You can map out your entire bucket list too, and then do mind maps breaking down all of the steps that go along towards those goals. As I mentioned before, my planners got to have all of the hours listed out, and the Passion Planner does that. So I can write down all of my appointments. There's a lot of pros to the Passion Planner. I like how flexy it is, it's pretty light, and I like the full week plan with all of the hours. A con for the Passion Planner is that there's not a lot of room to write a proper to-do list. You really have to scrunch it up in there. I do like how they check in every month on your goals to see what progress you're making, but day to day, it's a little harder to use. Finally, I've got a planner that's perfect for vloggers. It's the Epic Vlog Planner. I got this on a whim when I was just cruising through Amazon, as you do, just buying random stuff. Let me show you why I love this planner. Bam! A huge month view. So you can map out all of your blog posts, and it's undated. You could start any month you want. I like putting post-it notes on here and then moving them around until I get the perfect schedule for the month. The pros for the Epic Vlog Planner is there's a lot of good planning sheets in here. You can write down all of your topic ideas for your blogs. You can write down when you need to email your list, what products you're launching, and even collaborations and sponsored posts. The cons for the Epic Vlog Planner is it's got kind of an icky cover. I don't know if you can see this, but it gets fingerprints like all the time. It just kind of feels like a scuba suit. It just feels really weird. I don't know why they went with that kind of a cover. Another con is that it's not exactly the most beautiful one to look at. I guess if you're using lots of stickers or colored markers, you could really like jazz it up, but it's pretty plain. If I buy so many planners during the year, am I actually using them all? Well, yeah. I use all of my planners, at least in some capacity. The ones that are more goal-oriented, I use those to map out exactly what I want to work on for my business or my life. And the ones that actually have the hours listed out. I use those daily to keep track of all of my appointments. You're a life editor, so I know you get this. Sometimes you'll be going through your year and your mindset will just change, or you'll need a fresh start, and that's okay. So you can just switch. Maybe I use the Passion Planner for a while. Maybe I stick with mine for a while. Maybe I do some combination with the Simplified Planner and Leone's. Who knows? The point is, you're a life editor, and as your life changes, you have permission to change the tools that you're using. Remember to pick a planner that inspires you, that gets your creative juices flowing, that makes you want to sit down and work on your goals. Because here's the real deal. The very best planner that you can buy for 2016 is the one you'll actually use. Those are my favorite planners for 2016, but I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below which planners you're using and why you like them. These ones. If you like this video, please come on over to sagegrayson.com and sign up for my e-zine. You'll get weekly updates from me, plus sage advice that I only share in email. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.